And we're live. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's been a minute. I've missed you guys. I've missed the game. But we're back today with a US Civil War simulation planned. I was busy for a little bit. I had something come up. So I'm sorry about that. I went MIA for a little bit. But we're back today. And as excited as ever. So I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I actually think my first video ever was a US simulation. So we're going full circle. It's like we're refreshing our journey. We're starting back up. We're kickstarting. We're jumping the car back up. I'm not sure how. We'll see how it plays out in the next couple weeks, but yeah, we're back. What's good, United? How you been? Been a long time, brother. I hope you've been amazing. Welcome to the stream, and good afternoon. Alright, let's see. Let me get used to some of the controllers. You know, I just gotta start pushing things so I get the screen functions going again. Alright, I made the thumbnail, so I gotta turn some settings on as well. Turned off a lot of this stuff right now. Alright, that should be good. There wasn't really too much I had to do. I just wanted to check out the villages this guy added. So I loaded up a map from Steam. And I have like two versions of it. This is like the version that he has. And then I also made edits to one and saved it as my own. And I split, this one's split into 4 regions: the Northeast, South, the Midwest, and the West. So we'll run a couple simulations. We'll do a few just standard with all the states. This is actually kind of funny, the way he's labeled them. And let's see how he. Dang, I'm rough. I forget where everything is placed. That's the culture layer. Kentucky Fried Chicken is its own. It's its own little kingdom. What's good, the planet? Welcome to the stream. What up, Jose? How you been? I hope you've been awesome. What's up, Lost World? I hope you had an awesome month or a few weeks. Not sure. It's been 2-3 weeks, right? I'm assuming. Let's see what else they got here. Starbucks. What? That's funny. Alright, let me try to... Let's see if I can... Real quick. Where's the United States? Give me a second, guys. I can actually... Copy... Okay. Here you go. Boom. Alright, so that's the base map I've used. I can actually share the map. And if you guys want to run the simulation whenever, you can only do it if you're on PC, by the way, using Steam. But whoever is, there's the map link if you wanted to use it for later. This is actually one of the better US ones that I've found. But, yes. Go Arizona? Yo, I'm from the East Coast. So I'm rooting for someone from here. Someone from the 12 p.m. zone to win. That's... Alright, where to... Let's I can turn that off. Keep that open. Pop, pop. Alright, that's perfect. We got Disney World here, with the beaches being its own kingdom as well. I think we're gonna keep it on the kingdom layer. I was just like kind of messing around, trying to see what they have it labeled as. This is actually kind of funny. They have the gambling layer because of Vegas. I feel like Vegas is like somewhere over here though, right? That's a Mormons. We got Denver up here, the Rockies, rural stuff. The hipsters in Portland. Crabs. What? City culture. It's New York. Lead. I'm not sure if you pronounce it right. Tejanos and Texas. This guy's got jokes. That's hilarious, man. Alright. Let's see. Anything with the village layer? Nah, that should be the same. It's nearly the same, yeah. There is a pretty big population like discrepancy. Like some states, like look at Texas. They got 449 versus a state like, I don't know. What's like a small state? Ohio's got 100. Like that's like a massive difference in people that like, yeah. I'm sure the population difference is also that big, but I'm sure California and Texas are a lot closer than this. So it's alright. We're just gonna run it as the base and see what happens. KFC or Starbucks? That's the Washington. I'm assuming something to see. I don't get the Starbucks joke, but I just think it's funny. It's the West Coast Cali life. Alright. Let's just play it. Right? Let me throw some anger on everyone to make sure they do stuff, not madness. There you go. Oh, I can turn on some. Actually, there's a lot of states. I don't know how much it'll make me lag, but I do want to see. Alright, so we can do one where we force war on them, and then we'll do one where we don't force war on them, right? So it'll be kind of interesting to see the differences. One second, guys. Time stamping it. Alright, so we forced war on them here. They're already getting a whole bunch of movements. People are already falling. Hold on, how do I turn on world event? There you go. A lot of people following. The first few states are probably going to fall real quick. Just because there's just so many states that someone's just bound to get it taken over. I need to get into the debug menu, but I'm like struggling to find the settings. Oh, there you go. A little rough on the edges. Sight. Alright, so what do we like? We don't need the resources. I want this. What else I want? I think that should be fine. Already cut down to half the states. So yeah, a lot of movement happening already. Let's see who fell first. Declared, declared, declared. That's all the declared stuff, so. Yeah, no one falling, no one falling. Oh, right here. We got our first destroyed. The first destroyed was right. PA lost the king first, and then King of South Dakota died, and then New York, Pennsylvania. PA was the first one to get taken over. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Georgia's getting fried right now too. I feel like the advantage in this is definitely gonna go to Florida. Just being so like, they're kind of they're just in their own zone. They did take over beaches. Or no, that was in the, oh no, we still got our beaches. They're chilling in the culture. Ohio getting a huge chunk. Ohio, Cali, Texas, New Mexico. A lot of big kingdoms forming. There's a handful of kingdoms around the 800 mark and plus. We weren't even on ×5. We can try speeding it up now and see how. How they do. It's just a lot of battles happening everywhere. Alright, what are we down to now? Let's check out the kingdoms. Oh, down to like a 4. 9 kingdoms left. Check out Idaho. Okay, I was about to say they had some weird geometry going on there. You already lost. Arizona already got taken over. Rip. Quick, you gotta pick another one. I think I'm gonna go with. See, so Cali's probably looking like the front runner. Oh no, actually, never mind. They're two different. Let me change one of their colors. Yeah, there you go. That's a little. They were blending in as one right now. I'm gonna go with. What's this one? Let's go Ohio. Kingdom, Ohio. Yeah, Wisconsin's got a mega lead right now. They're doing pretty good. I like the corner ones though. Not gonna lie, because Wisconsin is connected to every kingdom. Right? Weirdly enough, like it's the only one that's connected to the most kingdoms. So there's like a good chance that it could go to war with every single one of them. While Florida while it has 160, there's a good chance that like no one even gives no one even looks at them until the end. So like there's like an underdog feature that happens with these type of states. You believe in Florida? Yeah, the Florida ones, they be chilling on the beaches right now. Yeah, they still got the beaches in Disney World. Same thing with New Hampshire. But I feel like I've ran a few simulations on this. New Hampshire does get some type of interference usually. While Florida's just, it's like this chokehold. Something happens here that they just don't want to go past it. Alright, let's crank it up a little bit. I'll speed it a little bit. Mass falling. Village. New Hampshire getting a lot of. Where's the most motion happening? Just at the borders. Nothing too crazy. Cali is about to. Ooh. Idaho taking a huge chunk. Might be the last days for Cali. Not looking too hot anymore. Although that. Wow, that taking over a kingdom color thing is so nice. Yeah, you see this is what happens usually in the Florida region. You see this gap formed? Like something about this region is just so uninhabitable. I think it doesn't look like anything's wrong with it, right? Like it just looks kind of normal, this grassland. Like it should be fine simulation wise, but it's just like the choke point. Like they're not developed enough. Like maybe once there's like boats. Like there's not too many boats, right? Like look, these guys are the only ones that have boats right now. Texas. So what world is it? What year? It's year 666. The devil's year. Wisconsin gonna lose, you think? They're just connected by everyone, but they're just beating everyone up. New Hampshire fell. Ohio taking over New Hampshire completely. Wisconsin taking over a good part of it. They touch base all the way down to Louisiana. Ain't got the most people, but they're literally connected to everyone now. Before they were missing out on some people, but right now they're just on every side. But they're doing well. They're still gaining numbers while they're beating everyone up on every side. Cali's probably the only real competitor right now, I would say. If they can like take over Texas, I feel like it's usually hard to hold inlands, like this region right here, than holding the. I don't know if that makes a difference once they have boats and stuff though. Yeah, Wisconsin just running house. Oof, look at that. Just zoom out. Take away the tags. Let's change this one's color real quick. They're a little too similar. Yeah, that difference. They just got pretty much everything. Florida. Check this out. We got a convoy. 84 coming in. The whole population worth of army. All right, let's slow this down. I wonder if they'll actually kill Florida. I doubt it. Something they just end up like. All right, let's see what. Oh, maybe not. They've actually. That's a lot of people. Oh, okay. I guess so. Wow. Florida has fallen. Everyone has fallen. It's just Wisconsin and Idaho now. Wisconsin is winning. Wisconsin has won, it looks like. At this point, it's just like the end of it. I'm surprised they just went in and took over Florida that easily. That's all it took? Why did it take until year 680? It probably started around like year 400 though. So like, why did it take like 300 years just to send and one tiny army? We got a big army going in there. Let's put it to ×5. It should just be a matter of time now. There's just no way. 4,500 to 1,100, like it's just, unless these guys are buffed up by something, it would just make no sense. That's a good attack point. I like that. I wonder if there's like a, you see how they're all kind of attacking like a concentrated place? I wonder if that's like some type of factor with like cultures. What is it? Nah, not cultures. Kingdom. Wisconsin. Where's their leader? Like their king's like intelligence or warfare or something like that. Because it's obviously way smarter to attack in the same place, right? Than to split people up everywhere. Boom. They just take over it. And now you send the same. Yeah. Looks like that should be the last attack. Idaho falling to under 750. Yeah, we'll give them the win now. It's just the end of it. They're just slowly beating them up. They got armies the size of Idaho. Congrats to Wisconsin. Winner number 1 in our forced. That was the forced war simulation. I want to try to run it again, except let's not force them into war. I just want to see who are the aggressive states and who are not in the base, right? So let me. Winner 1 is Wisconsin. Okay. Steam, browse. Pop. I'm gonna reset the map real quick. Alright, here you go. Let's time tag it. Alright, so this time we're just gonna run it. We're not gonna force them with the angry brush, spite brush. We're just gonna see who fights who declares war on who first. What the? Why are a lot of people just dying? Are they already at war maybe? Some of them should be, right? Just the way simulations work. Either way, we'll see how it goes. It ×2. It wasn't on ×5. It was still on ×1. It was just like the bug from last. I don't want to miss too much, so we'll start off slow and then we'll pick up based on how we need. I'll keep the names off so we can see a little more. King's off too. There's probably just too many. Yeah. We can leave armies on. It'll be a lot slower for sure. At this time, I feel like we had 20 states falling. We'll baseline it at ×5. At least until something happens, right? I'm sure we'll have to go into sonic speed for a little bit. But it's fine. It should be cool. Let's see what the world laws are. Last time the world laws, nothing even mattered. People just kind of... Yeah, people were... they were just killing each other. So we'll turn on diplomacy. We'll keep rebellions off. All this stuff seems pretty good. Reproduction on. That should be interesting this time. They'll definitely be able to reproduce. So we'll see massive advantages from certain places just from being able to reproduce like crazy. The numbers that already, like, Texas should be able to take a massive lead from this. Yeah, I think because reproduction is on, I'm feeling Texas is just going to be able to, they're just going to spawn babies left and right. To the point where I think they'll just be able to snowball. While, like a state like last time. Oh, I don't know. Yo, Ohio, I remember bringing up Ohio as, like, a example of being bad. They did well last time, considering they only had 100. Interesting. Because PA fell first. I remember that also. A lot of kings falling. A whole bunch of kings falling. I wonder if that's because... Let's check it out. How much of the world event... Who's killing the king, though? A whole lot of kings are falling. That's like the 100th king. I just feel like we're just seeing a bunch of... It's old age. That's what I thought too, but look at the years. The years are actually moving. It's not fast enough for, I feel like, it to be old age, but there's also 50 plus kings, right? Like, I'm sure there's, like, how many villages are there exactly? Because it's like... There should be one king per, so like 50 kings. And then... whatever else I guess they have afterwards, their villages. I'm not really sure. So I guess it makes sense, but we're not really moving too fast that. I thought they would be killing each other. I thought someone was, because it has angry villagers on. So maybe they're just getting mad at each other and just like, everyone's just overthrowing their king. Everyone's just... When we turn off of war, they just start fighting each other. Starvation maybe? Yeah, possibly. But did we have that turned off? Let's turn off hunger, cause we're not really sure. We'll keep old age on, because babies are on. Okay, I'm not sure. We turned hunger off, and they started to go to war almost instantly. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what triggered that. We turned hunger off and they just like started declaring war on each other. Yeah, you would think it would be the opposite, right? Where it's like you turn hunger on and then they declare war on each other because they would need the resources. But I turned it off and they're just like, nope, we're done with this shit. Washington, we're done with your bullshit. You're going to war. You're done. Mississippi falling. A whole lot of kingdoms falling now. Wow, Kentucky falling. It's the blue ones that we gotta watch, right? That's the kingdom falls, while a whole lot of movement. World population around like 6K right now. Illinois down. Texas hanging in there strong. Cali taking the #1 spot though, it looks like. After taking over Nevada. Texas retaking the lead. Don't mess with Texas is the motto. Hollywood and homelessness. What the? Crabs. Just crabs. Haha, we're in a corner and you're not. The map creator put some time into this one, so it's enjoyable. I want to make some maps sometime too in the future. It's a well-made map. Yeah, North Dakota doing really well too. They're pretty much right with Cali and Texas. New Mexico in a tough spot right now. They're just... I hate being surrounded in this game. I feel like it's always good to have some type of like water or mountain. Any type of terrain or like battle advantage. Yeah, it got lucky. It got pretty good there. So now it got... Yeah. Otherwise it was just surrounded. Oh, they're about to be surrounded again. Rip. Florida doing well. Florida always does well for how they should. Just geographically, they're in a good spot. War for anti-food. You think they wanted food the second we turned hunger off? It's like when the hunger was on, they didn't want it. It's like you guys ever seen like the "Don't touch this" sign? And it's like you only want to touch it because it says "Don't touch this." It's like the hunger. It's like they only want to eat because we turned it off. So they start fighting. They go to war. New Mexico coming down to an end. Yeah, there you go. I want to pay. Do any of these are all outer states that we started with, I believe. Like all of the inland states just get kind of taken over. Yeah, same. I wish I had the skill to make maps too. I feel like it's more of a patience thing, right? Because it's like a time thing. If you just have like the patience and like take your time with it, you could probably create a pretty nice map. Texas is doing really well. They're taking over a pretty decent bit right now. They took a pretty good lead while California fell behind a lot. It just California down. Okay, Wisconsin out of it. So we will have a new winner. How the hell Wisconsin win? What? That's wild. I don't think I'll ever even have someone here from Wisconsin. I don't know. I don't know it. Yeah, Wisconsin's an interesting state. Texas or Cali is like around. That's a good chunk of the population. North Dakota doing a good job of this one. If boats were active, this would be a nice little trade zone. I wonder how advantageous it would be. Oh, we can do fast cultures in the next one. That'd be kind of cool. From the debug. Let's see. That's a good one. Not fast culture. What's it called? Oh, yeah, fast cultures. And then try running it again. Yeah, I like that. One second. Okay. Florida's about to fall. Texas sending it in. Goodbye, Florida. It was time to go. Yeah, seems like Texas is gonna have a not too hard of a job. At this point, Idaho and North Dakota gotta join forces, otherwise Texas about to just slowly beat them up. Oh, Minnesota and Maine making peace. I wonder how the ally feature works here. Because it's like, you only have war and peace. I wonder if they'll ever add like a ally feature. Where you don't have to like get taken over, but you can kind of work towards killing someone. Oh, look at Maine. What the hell? Maine pushed all the way into the middle. I think it's because you can see how the armies are positioned, right? So if they all kind of move to one side. Like right now, they're pretty vulnerable here. I feel like if they just, Maine could just swoop in. Just cut Texas in half. Based on the amount of tiles they have, they'll definitely get like a huge population gain if they just chop them off there. It's possible for Texas to lose. I think they're definitely the front runner. I'd be surprised if they lose, but we'll see how it goes. Texas? I'm from Texas. Yeah, Maine was weak. I was like surprised. They just kind of swooped in. I'm assuming because the armies just kind of left the area. So they just like, they just ran down. And based on the amount of soil, or whatever they call this, the land they have, the population gain will just be like very quick. Like they probably went from like 400 to 800 within like a year of game time. Yeah, there you go. Texas getting 3K. Splitting everyone up. Look at this chunk right here. Who's this? Is that Idaho? What? What are you doing here? What? What? We whore? What? Nice name, bro. Nice. How do you end up there? Like, it's not even like boats are active. Oh no, they do have a boat. Okay. We'll see in the next simulation with fast cultures. We'll definitely see like way more boats. So that should be a wild card. That should make it a little interesting for sure. You'll be disappointed if Texas lose. Yeah, same. At this point, I'll be disappointed if Texas lose too. But I do think Idaho got the underdog chance. They do got these guys. Maybe these guys are the. It's like the special ops mission. They gotta go in and kill the king. I've actually done simulations like that before. It was like Spartan versus ninjas. And the ninjas would only win if they send in like convoys to kill the king. Because they were fast. So maybe... Look how many armies they have. My god. Yeah, Texas about to take over Maine. Oh no, are they about to stop? Check this out. They're sending in like 400 people here. So... Was that Idaho? What? How did Idaho end up getting that land? Interesting stuff happening. I'm not really... They're declaring war and peace based on their own just natural self. Of course the Texans are winning this one. Just declaring war on everyone. Are they? No, they got peace with Minnesota and Idaho right now. Should be taking over. There's a whole strategy element to this. That we don't know how the AI takes it, but like, is everyone at war with two and at peace with two? Is that what it seems like? Yeah. Looks like it's just like a 2-2 across the board. Maine moving up a little bit. The peninsula, just Minnesota down to 8. They just, I don't know how they made it over there. They were over here. They just slowly just... Kingdom Minnesota was destroyed, taken over by Maine. Alright. Who should be the next one to fall? Idaho's making some weird advancements. Like, they're not too far behind. Like, this is definitely doable for them. I would say if they can take over this area, that should put them around like 2,500 population-wise. Like, the win condition for Idaho is not too far off. It's doable. It's doable. Look at this army just like at bay. I wonder, there's like a one-man army here. I don't understand why no one's trying to fight him. Yigi, however you say his name. How would you pronounce that? YG? Like, there's an army of 80 just walking across that land. But I feel like if they just took over this, they could probably get to 4K. This is like this is keeping Idaho in it. It's the Forbidden Lands. I don't even know if they have one guy from Idaho here. It's probably... these Texans are just running across the land, not caring. I don't know, here you go. We got a few Idahoans. Yeah, there's a fam. There's a lot. Yeah. Idaho falling under 2K now. 1,700 is what they're lingering at. They lost the weird little northern one they had here. Reasonably. Oh, Maine. I thought Maine was taking more. They just... Okay, so Maine should fall soon. They're the ones that are at war right now. So, we'll see. Yeah. They should fall very soon, because that 70, that army of 70 is like right at bay. What's good, King Still Plays? How you doing? Let's go, Texas. I'm with you, but I think I'm more on Idaho's side. Thank you for the membership, United. For 2 months. You are now a Charmander, I believe. I forget the images I've uploaded, but from an egg to a Charmander, you have hatched. Congratulations. Thank you. Much appreciated. They got an army of 100. That one guy turned into 115 now. Half chest is good. Alright, let's see. A lot of peace. We could start declaring war. Sometimes when you don't make them fight, they get idle at the end of simulations. I'm sure we've all had this problem. We could Sonic speed it, which would probably be the better solution. Let's try that for a little bit. Maine and North Dakota should fall any second, but I do think, depending on who Maine falls to, I think that could be the swing. If Idaho takes Maine and North Dakota, it's gonna be a 50-50. They do not, though, but they do get back this. I don't know why Idaho's being weird. I don't know how they're claiming all this, like what are they doing? Why? Like, how are you ending up here? I don't even know how that's possible. They're losing. Yeah, what is that? Idaho's just nonsense. This is like they could easily use those resources, take all of this land. Come on. Who's the king? Bronze legendaries. He's racked up a whole bunch of... He's been through a lot. So we'll let him be. Is old age turned on? What? Old age is turned on. How the heck is this guy 130? Bro, you way too old. Think it's time for someone to take this. It's time for someone to take that king out. His methods are too old. Well, yeah, I don't know why I don't know how he made it to being that old. He must be is he? It's because of bots. Usually we end up with bots in the chat. Yeah. He's immortal? Oh, okay. Fair. Yeah. Alright, let's... They're getting kind of stagnant for a little bit. So we'll put in some God Simulation influence if we need. Oh, there you go. First big movement by Idaho. Oh, wow, that's a lot of... Alright, this is... Holy, why did everyone just declared war on, like, Maine at the same time? Why are there that many armies going there at the same exact... It's the great battle, the last war. Finally. I don't know, Idaho's somehow participating from all the way over here. They should now be able to... I just saw a boat go from here to here, so that's kind of cool how they are trying to access each other, so... Maine should fall any second. The amount of armies here, just in this area, just confuses. It's just like, what is that? What about this land attracts you guys that much? Oh, Idaho takes over. Wow. Okay. That's a plot twist a little bit. It's kind of even now. Thank you, King Still Plays. Appreciate it. We grow slowly. It's no worries. Yeah, that battle was wild. They all just decided to fight in Maine, and then the second the battle was over, you just saw them all. All right, everyone take a break. So everyone went back to like their respective, like, I guess, wherever they're coded to be their home, and they're split pretty evenly. So that's kind of cool. But that was a good like 8 to like 12 armies just in this area. They fought and then it just all went home. Who wins this? Let's check out the King of Texas. Okay, he is also immortal. He's got a bone accessory. That's kind of cool. Bloody Mocasses. Doomblade. Some of these, the weapons' names are pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I like reading some of them. Let's check out, does this guy got any cool? Shadow Piercer. Ooh, that just sounds so nice. I want to use a shadow. He only got 1 kill with it though. That's not too. How many kills he got? He doesn't have any kills with it. What? Alright. Oh, 1 second. Go for a little bit. Alright. Not too much. Oh, we could. There's only 2 of them. We should be able to just force war on them. Yeah. Why not? Right? It's the final 2. There's no need to just like watch them just do stuff. Wow. Okay. That was pretty quick. Texas just goes in and just takes over the whole west and east side at the same time. And it looks like Texas wins. Idaho's only down till this is the last 100. Oof. Congrats to Texas. Winner of simulation number 2. When we don't force war, at least until the end. Which was reasonable. Check that out. I'm just looking at the movement that they're having after they're done. I like how the army is like split. Like you can easily tell how they're kind of like splitting it up, trying to evenly. Nice. Congrats, Texas. Winner number 2. Third simulation, we are going to do fast cultures. Same thing, except we'll let them develop real quick. And then we'll see how it does. How they do. Alright, let's reload it. 1 second. We're on Sonic Speed, so I'm gonna have to pause it real quick. Pause. Alright, let's turn off Sonic Speed. We're gonna turn... Infinite resources, we're gonna do this. Fast construction, fast population, we're gonna do a whole lot. We're just gonna turn on a whole bunch of this stuff. And then say unlimited houses. This one won't matter, because like all the zones are already taken anyways. Okay, that should be good. Alright. Alright, let me keep it on times like 1. Alright, everyone should be... Not yet. They should get to, 1 second. Alright, so in this simulation, let me go back to it. We got fast cultures, resources, fast construction, upgrades, population growth, unlimited houses, and zone growth turned on. And we're not going to force war. We're just going to let them develop. Let's check out their levels. They are leveling up pretty quick. It's on times 1, so it's going a little slow, but let's do times like 3. And then we'll see what happens. I'm assuming, yeah, they already got boats going. So this will be like, I guess there will be a whole bunch more naval warfare. So I wonder how Florida, I kind of want Florida to win this one. So I'll root for Florida. We'll see how it goes. Peace out, King Still Plays. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Way more boats already. This is already more boats than they had in the first, or after the simulation ended. So I do think it does change the whole entire Yeah, it changes the whole entire playing ground. We can turn off names, just because names get a little confusing. I'll turn them back on and off throughout the simulation, just so we don't, so we can keep track of it. But let's go back into the world laws, turn off hunger, and turn on diplomacy. All right. Check the names back. ×5. They'll probably take a bit to go to war, is my guess. Maybe they're too smart to go to war now. Everyone's at level 63, so everyone's fully developed and should be able to, like... They also have infinite resources, right? Yes. So let's check. Oof. They're decked out already. Oh yeah, they're all ready to go to war. I don't know how that's gonna influence it. Does that, like... Because if everyone's strong, right? It's not like one kingdom was weak and like everyone developed at the same time. Everyone got infinite resources. So if anything, Texas just becomes stronger. It should be the same thing, relatively, right? So maybe Texas wins again. They already got double the advantage anyone else has. So, right? Texas at 1340, while New Mexico at 830. This area right here is heavily concentrated. Kind of like how this area should be. Because this area is like the most populous, right? But this area right now is boom. It's the land advantage that they get. It lets them populate more. They didn't go crazy this time over food. Yes, that is correct. Last time we turned it off and they just started. Maybe we had to turn it back on. No one, I don't think any kingdom has fallen yet. Yeah, huh. Let's turn it on this time. Pretty stagnant right now. Because I'm assuming, is food a resource? If food's a resource, it should be, right? Then having infinite resources maybe gets rid of the need to fight. And now let's tell them they can't eat. If that worked, imagine. But the infinite resources should be food related, is my guess, for sure. We'll force war in a little bit. If they just still don't go to war, let me turn, yeah, hunger's off. Let's just leave it like this. Let's see what they do for a little bit. And if they still don't go to war for some reason, we'll just force it. Current population at 17,000 almost. Yeah, I'm with the Florida too. Florida would be interesting to see. I wonder how much like naval influence everyone's gonna have in this. Texas got a whole bunch of like land and sea too. So we'll see how Texas does. Winning 2 in a row would be kind of crazy. Oh, some movement happening. Yep. There you go. Something triggered. Someone got pissed. Someone got mad at someone, and then everyone just started fighting. I don't know what it was this time. It just kind of happened by itself, so we'll take it. Pretty fast motion happening. Idaho falling as the first kingdom. New Mexico declaring war on Nebraska. Yeah, okay, there you go. We're good in the simulation now. Something triggered at some points. I feel like sometimes it's just like a patience thing, right? Maybe it's like everyone's just waiting for one person to declare war. You know how if you're playing a game, if you're the first person to declare war, you're like scared to make the first move because then everyone attacks you. So like you just kind of wait. I used to do that in like Yu-Gi-Oh. If you're playing like free-for-all, you just like wait. until someone attacks you, and then you like, then everything breaks loose. But until the first person attacks, you just can't be the first one, man. You just gotta wait. It's too risky. Everyone turns on you. Texas, Utah. Texas still making a massive amount of noise. Michigan this time, seeming like it's gonna be a competitor. Ooh, but Utah taking a big lead. Utah taking over Texas actually. By a little bit, even more. Ooh, we got to 2,700 real quick. Wow, taking over these two. Getting land early on is super important. Just being able to take over anything around you. Yeah, because look at that. They took over that state and just instantly jumped by 300. Almost at 3K. Utah might just run house here. If they get a couple more states here, like on the north side, like Oregon, North Dakota, they're getting some resistance now. So Florida, yo, Florida making noise too. Ooh, expanding on the east side pretty heavily, all the way up, taking over up to New Jersey and Mass. Maine not making too much of a difference this time. Down to about the top 10 now. Missouri, New Jersey, and Maine should be falling sometime soon. Not really hanging on by too much. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Missouri says, shut the up. Up to 1,700 within seconds after saying that. That's hilarious. They're number 2 or 3. Maine falling, though, it looks like. New Jersey already fell. Yeah, Maine fell too right there. All right. Everyone around 1,000 plus now. World War III, how it begins. Is it World War though? Is it because it's just country war, right? Or not country war, state war. Civil War. Yeah, inland states cannot have boats, or there some of them might. There are like bodies of water, but like it's not the same thing as like, yeah, this is nice trade right here. Not only trade, but look at this guy. Look at that. They just landed. You guys saw that? Right there, that 86, wherever my mouse was. They just dropped off an army of 86 from up here. So they can attack from that side and this side. So there is a pretty big advantage. Last time, you know how Idaho was making it from here to like here? It was only confusing because boats weren't activated. But this time, I wouldn't be surprised if people are kind of branched out all over the place just because there's way more boat access, right? Like way more. Look at Florida. Florida at number 1. Wow. Imagine we took that bet early on, 1 in 50 odds. That would have been pretty nice. Yeah, Maine starts with one of the least people, and they take the Northeast. It's the same thing that happens to Florida, right? Maine has like a little less of a chokehold, like the bottleneck. They have a thicker bottleneck, but it is a bottleneck. Florida's bottleneck is extremely strong, so they always somehow. And Texas also have one. These corner states are always doing pretty good. Mass looking like they're about to fall, only down to 90 now. Missouri back down to a killable number soon. South Dakota, who's this down here? Texas just fall? Looks like it. Missouri up to 1,600. Missouri, okay, never mind. Missouri just lost 1,200 to Florida. My goodness. Wow. Florida over 4K now. Should be able to take over Mass and Missouri over time. Check out this. Now that they're advanced, check out how many boats they just have just like laying, like chilling. All right. Utah and Florida. Should come down to Utah or Florida is my guess. And the wild cards being Oregon, Michigan, who make the biggest difference. Unless they just go to war with you. Oh, that's a big army. Wow. It's an army of 460. What? Might be the biggest army we've seen, I feel like. Look at that. It's making us lag just looking at it. What the hell? Why is their army that big? Oh, instant kill. Maybe Oregon wins. Holy snap. They got a massive army there. Does Florida have a big army, or they just have like multiple? They just look like they're still in the 30s. For most of them, right? Let's check it out. Yeah, Oregon actually having the biggest army, 683. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe Oregon's in the lead. They just have less land, but they should be able to take over some things pretty soon is my guess. When am I ending the stream? Just curious. Probably like 30 minutes left. I'll probably do like a couple more simulations. And then gotta head out for the day. I'd say about like 20, 30 minutes. Guesstimation. You voted for Florida as a joke? Well, you guessed right, my friend. You guessed right. You would have won a lot of money if you bet on it. On the odds. That was a good guess. But actually, we'll see. Utah and Oregon still looking pretty good. I don't know how Missouri hanging in there right now still. Mass and Missouri. Both hanging in there. I don't know how Mass is doing it, to be honest. 7 people is kind of crazy. Especially after, like, this is an army just chilling here from Florida. They're just waiting to hop on board. The job's not done, though. What are they doing? Oh, the army of 86 just all got on that boat. I wonder if they kill the boat with the army on it, what would happen to the whole entire army? Florida ain't taking Maine? You don't think so? It's 6, but they're 6 Spartans. They're too tough. They ain't taking Missouri either. Missouri and Mass, they making them struggle. Oregon should still have the biggest army. Or maybe not, Utah. Okay. Over time, people do transfer from like civilians to the army, so. It's between 3 now. Michigan pretty much out of it. Oregon just moving along the top side. We can force war now since there's not too many. So it just doesn't like stall out too much. We're about at that point in the simulation where it just kind of stalls out unless you force the war. So let's try it. Missouri fell already. Mass should fall any second. And Michigan should fall any second too. Michigan's just surrounded. Down to the big 3. Oregon, Utah, or Florida. With Utah being in the center. Somehow Michigan still holding on with 100. Looking like they're about to fall any second though. Yeah, they're getting taken over as we speak. Okay. Movement happening. There's a lot of battles happening. We see at multiple places, but the numbers are kind of just. It seems like they're populating the same speed as they're fighting. So Mass falling right now. So it's just Florida. Oh, what was there? Michigan? Yeah, Michigan falling too. Flying down to 3. Oregon taking over Utah. Big movements happening pretty quick. So that's kind of cool. Florida, Oregon. Florida going over 5K now. taking a pretty big lead. If they cut this area off, which should be very easy. Yeah, it's happening right now. Yeah, there you go. Almost 6K. Oof. That one army of 500 just completely dissipated. At one point, Oregon had that massive army. Just not there anymore. Yeah, this should go to Florida for sure. I feel like a lot of these boats are just kind of... Once they send in... Yeah, there you go. Almost 7K. Few more years. At this point, it's just a snowball. Yeah, send that in. Send them more. Slowly just chipping away. A lot of these boats... There's one boat with 173, right? Is that what it... Where'd it go? $7.5K. Utah down to 300. Utah falling. Yeah, that should be the last of it. Any second with Utah, then it's just going to be Oregon and Florida. 8K to 3K. And we see Florida taking over already. Slowly but surely. Yeah, the second they take over a kingdom, you'll usually see like a spike up in their population. And congrats, Florida wins simulation number 3. Florida. Nice. That was a good prediction. Pretty low chances, right? If you were to guess, you have about a 2% chance of guessing right. Nailed it. Let's see. Let's do a 4 regions one. With Let me go on this. Slow this up. All right. 1 second. All right, and for this simulation, I got to split up into the 4 regions. We'll adjust the population a little bit. I'll throw some people in, but I'm gonna give each region a certain trait. Right? We'll give them like a combination of 3 traits to the northeast, south, midwest, and west, and we'll just put them at war and see what happens. They're all humans, right? I took that map, wiped it clean of everything, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wiped it clean. Let's turn on fast spawn. I'll go to ×1. Alright. Let me do an even population. Yeah, let's do or approximately even, plus or minus side. Oh, the people might be loud. Yeah, the people might be loud, so sorry if they're loud. It's kind of loud on my screen too. What? I just clicked once and they just lost 1,200 people. Were they all on that one dot? Clicked once, they just like completely got injured. Alright. Like 1,300. Okay, that's fine. We're not gonna get exact numbers because like the population moves pretty fast, but I paused it. We're gonna start off at about 1,500, and then all right. So now we got our 4 regions split up. I'm gonna load up the traits brush. Let's pick out some traits that we want to give to each region, and then we're just gonna put them at war and see who wins. Let's give. Okay. So we'll do the northeast first. Or let's start off with the west, actually. We'll make the west veteran, wise. No, wise actually. Wise people get pretty naturally. Once the game runs for 50 years in game, they all usually get wise. So we'll give veteran, tough. I'm just gonna start from the bottom, and the first 3 good traits that we like, we'll give him, and then the next 3 good traits we like, we'll give him, and we'll just do it like that. So veteran, tough, and nothing that's too OP, right? Veteran, tough, strong. Those are some good traits. So the west side is honestly pretty blessed, I would say. All right. So veteran, tough, and strong for the westerners. And now for the southerners, we're going to give them... What shall we give them? Lucky, Kingslayer. Lucky, Kingslayer, Genius. Let's do that. Alright, so Southerners are Lucky, Kingslayers, and Geniuses. Sprinkle that all over them. Hell yeah. Let's go. Perfect. Now, for the Midwesterners, let's do... What we got? Not fast. Let's do fast. Fast, attractive, agile. Midwest, they're all fast, attractive, and agile. I wonder what are we gonna have to north. We kind of ran out. We can just do like a combo. Or some type of, right? Alright. So Midwest, fast, attractive, and agile. And the Northeast, that's like pretty much all of it. We'll do like a agile. Agile just means like fast too. We'll do agile. Do tough. And we'll pick one from the center somewhere. Lucky. Agile, lucky, tough. One from each of them. To the Northeast. I want to say the Northeast wins. They got that nice bottleneck. Yeah, this is a bottleneck, but like they're not really staying safe from anyone here. So, let's see. We'll put them all at war since there's only 4 of them. Right? Shouldn't take too long. We'll make sure sonic speed is off. That's perfect. Okay. This stuff, we could leave a lot of this on, honestly. Fast houses, city upgrades. This should be fine. Just fast cultures. We don't want them to waste much time. They're at war. Times 2. Let's play it. I definitely can go a lot faster. Alright, let's do times 5. You vote west. I think I'm gonna go northeast, even though they're populate. Yeah, they're not doing too well population wise. So population, there's a huge factor of influence based on the amount of land you have. So hence, already taking a mega disadvantage. All right, so northeast pretty much losing already before it even starts. Yeah, west, south look like they're gonna have some pretty big just initial advantage. They're all at war, right? I think, let me turn some of these things on, actually. Fast, infinite resources, construction, population growth. Yeah. Pretty much everything except for units always fast. And then, yeah, we got some armies developing now. Once they have some armies, that's when they'll actually start going to war with each other. But until then, it should be a little idle. Just change the color. Don't want too much of the same color. Nah, not that one. How's that? Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I can change the northeast too. Let's make them nice. Northeast hasn't moved at all. It looks, I think they've gotten population locked, right? They just kind of, they started at 1400 and they've only lost people. Cause I don't think, it's like no one wants babies. There's nowhere to house them. You have babies, they gotta go to the south. It's kind of how it is now. It's so population dense that like people are kind of moving south and stuff. So right, it's kind of funny. Oh, we had a bug. Bug splat. Interesting. Simulation's still running though. If I ever make maps, I should live stream them. Yeah, I might. I was thinking about it. I know some people enjoy making maps too. We had a few people that, yeah. So we could make maps together or something like that, right? They got some pretty cool tools on like PC and stuff. Like whenever you click on this, like map making tools that you can draw with. I used to love making stuff in Minecraft. I know it's like a little bit different, but there's like some type of similarity of just making castles and stuff for no reason, or not no reason, just because you enjoy it. So like I do like enjoy making maps. I might. It's definitely on the list. The first war happening, almost ending instantly. Population currently 5K to the west, 4K to the Midwest, 4K to the south, and still 1.3K to the Northeast. So it doesn't look like Northeast will be doing much, even though they do have a larger army than the Midwest and South. But like I don't think that's gonna make a difference at all. Yeah, that shouldn't. It's the advantage the Northeast has is they might, like this mountain range right here does keep them very isolated, because like it is a choke point here, and like they gotta go through, it's tough to get to the Northeast geographically, so like they might just get ignored until the end, and then who knows, what if everyone just dies and it just ends up being like another like smaller, right? We'll see. West is winning. Yeah, West got a pretty good advantage right now. They're doing pretty good. We'll put it up a little bit now. It seems like they're developing. They're just gonna keep taking a big advantage. So we'll speed it up. Are they still at war with each other? It seems like not too many. They got an army of 500, which is pretty big. We'll zoom out a little bit. Not enough. Is it not enough years, maybe? I feel like there's not as much, not as many armies as I was expecting. Because they had, like, look, there's only one army here. There's only, these guys, I don't even know where their army is. They got one here, one here. Yeah, I don't know where the South's army is. They're getting taken over by somebody. If that's the Northeast, that would have been a mega jump. I think it might be. The South almost just lost 4K to the Northeast. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was actually kind of crazy. If they jumped from 1.2K to like 6K in one, that would have been insane. That would have been. I wonder what percent win chance did they had before that fight even started. Like a 1.3K army versus a 4K army. Whew. That's a power move. That's ballsy. How do you even take that? Not much happening. This one's kind of stagnating a little bit. Let's check out the cultures. Yeah, everyone is pretty. Everyone's cultured. They got armies to attack at least. The West got an army of 950, so that's pretty good. They're very concentrated. It's a concentrated army, so. But that's okay. That's not like matters too much. Is there a new option in here? Island? Wait. What did I see? I think I saw a new... What is this? Cursor highlight? Oh, okay. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it seems like the West just populated. We started them off at a number. They populated to what the landfill lets them, right? They're pretty much populated to the exact ratio that they're allowed to be. Like, cause they have 574 tiles. They have 426 tiles, 150 tiles. Like everyone's at the population that their land will allow them. But they don't want to go to war with each other, is the thing. So maybe... I'm not sure. I guess we just let it run. We gotta turn hunger on and stuff. Hunger, old age. And let's see how they... That should get some things moving. Yeah, the West are already losing 1,000 pretty quick. Northeast falling instantly. Turns on hunger, Northeast just gives up. They don't have enough farms. They can't feed themselves. Alright. So yeah, hunger and old age have a pretty big influence on when they fight. West about to take over the Midwest, falling any second. Yeah, wow, 10K. Not too often we get to the 10K mark. 10K, 10K. Wow, okay. South taking 10K that quick. This is a weird simulation that we're running here. They're starting to get multiple armies now, rather than one major one. While the West has one big one, while the South has one, like multiple smaller ones. Yeah, if the West it's a land difference right now, right? The West had like this much land more, and they had 10K not too long ago. So it's just gonna be a... Let's see how this army does. If this army meets the army of 1,000, they'll get taken down pretty much instantly. Yeah, they're looking for him. They're looking for him. They found him. Oh, the battle. Nice. Wiped out. Yeah, so that's pretty big. Oh no, the armies are exactly matched. Wow. 1,034 to 1,045. Okay. We paused it at... You guys saw that? We caught the armies at the exact same number. So it's evenly matched. The population is obviously... The South has the advantage right now, but... That could swap real quick. That's just a matter of land. Okay. Are they at peace with each other, maybe? Not wanting to fight, maybe? No, there you go. They're going back. West taking over a lot. If they take that much land, it's gonna be... Yeah, that would have been... That would have been big. West having a pretty... That's a good lead now. 900 to 550. A good 300 plus army. You think South winning for sure? I don't know, man. The West is putting up a good fight. How did they mess that one up? Yeah, honestly, how did they... Yo, this type of stuff is literally only possible in Worldbox. Whenever you give like a kingdom or like have a kingdom with like a super advantage, like they have double the army size, and next thing you know, they like their king kills himself, and like 3 villages give up, and they transfer, like they change the color of the shirt they're wearing. The Westerners lost 4,000 people to the South in a matter of seconds, but they still have the army, which is pretty key, and their only win condition, I believe. Like this army of 150, if they, yeah, there you go, wipe them out, yes, there you go. So now let's check it. Yeah, so now it's a little over 400 advantage. The advantage was 350, so they're slowly, if they keep sending in small armies, smaller armies will get completely wiped out, with the bigger army taking less of a hit. So West has an advantage. Yeah, look at that 200. They're creeping up. Oh, 293 right here. Oh, they ran away. You saw that? They're playing some cat and mouse right now. The West, they're too dumb. They keep keeping their army on the west side though. They should leave them here so they can instantly, yeah, right here, bam. If they take out this army right here, come on, they gotta meet them quick though. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, oh. 740. Oh, not big. They actually closed the advantage. Yeah. So that one army keeps winning, but like it's the population advantage that's just keeping them out of it. Slowly but surely, I think the South is gonna win. It's like it just seems like. I turned hunger off. Let's see if that gives anyone an advantage. Army's moving in. Yeah, we got a couple armies from the South moving in right now. One of them might have gotten wiped. 630. Oh, what? Yo, the West is actually doing not too bad. Yeah, West messed up for sure, but they're kind of wiping the armies. Like 620 to 350. Couple more big battles, and they could just completely wipe all. Like they're just not wanting to expand. If they expand, the West could easily take a pretty decent chunk. Diplomacy got to turn on. Yeah, I don't know what their expanding hesitation is. Made peace. Nah. No peace here. It's just two of you. Come on. Why are you making peace? These guys are too weak to take over them, and these guys are too small to take over them. Which is we're in a dilemma, and they're both confused what to do. They just want to make peace. West needs a smart general. Let's check him out. He's a 300-year-old. Maybe he's outgrown a little too much. He's just like a peaceful old man now. He just wants to chill out on the beach side, do nothing really. That's two big battles right there happening. Yeah, it looks like the West is winning the battles. That's another big battle happening. That's a massive one actually. Oh. I think the West won that actually massively. Every few years, they just kind of go back at it. But it seems like we're at a yeah, it's definitely stagnated. Some of the simulations, it just kind of happens. We'll just turn on everything that we can. Try to make something happen, but seems like the West and the South are just gonna live in peace. It's West United States and South United States. Kind of like North and South Dakota or North and South Carolina. Like it's just like, yo, they could never decide. Everyone just lived it. They just go to war every few years, but nothing happens. Look at this. They're just acting. How many battles do you guys need? Let's see. West Side. Who are these guys? Modern motherfuckers. What? Alright. Under 200 army for the West now. So the South should win this now. Didn't catch it, but the West army is way under now. West isn't giving up. Yeah, they're tough. They're a tough one. We did give them the traits, right? Their traits were veteran, tough, and strong. So they're definitely hanging in there. But should fall any second now. This is the biggest advantage that we've seen so far. I don't know how they're still somehow getting land up there, but yeah, this is no way. Yep, there you go. Check that out. One of the first times that we saw the South actually starting to get 26 army completely almost wiped out. Yeah, it's just a matter of time now. West has took long enough though for the South to make some moves, I would say. think we're just gonna give it to the South at this point, right? The simulate, yeah. It just the end of the simulations just get a little too weird. We're just gonna drop a bomb on them. Pop. Goodbye, West. 'Twas a good battle, but I'm sorry. It was the destiny. South wins. Yeah. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna have to call it there. Thank you for stopping by the stream today. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. I missed you guys. It was a long time. I had a few weeks. I had some things come up in life. Got really busy for a couple weeks. Was out of state for a week. Had to work. And a whole lot of things going on. But definitely miss playing Worldbox. We'll try to be on more for sure. It's a good thing that we didn't miss any patches. So that's awesome. Definitely excited about the day and night cycle and everything coming out. I'm sure that stuff should be coming out soon. Seems like this month, hopefully. But I'll definitely be catching you guys more when that happens. Miss playing with you guys. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Yeah, for sure, United. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And peace out, everyone. Peace out, Lost World. Thanks for stopping by.